Hello and welcome to the video on wildcard characters. I'm going to use from the Access database the sales access. So in this one there's just tables. I have 5 of them, and if you're curious what they are, you can double click to open them in datasheet view, and you have 3 columns here: category ID, category name and description. You want to check product. There's only 7 records, and you have your product information, province, just indicating what the letters are representing, and your sales, quite a few here. There's a total of 33 with your store ID, product ID, date sold, quantity, and amounts sold, and then your store. So I'm going to close out all these, and we're going to create a query. So I'll choose create and query design, and I'm going to use the store table. So I'll double click that. I don't need this anymore, so I'll close out of it. If I did need it, I could go back to add tables. And in here, I'm just going to select store ID, store name. I don't need the street, city, and province. And then we'll run. There's only 7 records. And you'll see that you have cities: Borden, Selkirk, Calgary, Borden, Edmonton. And these are all out of Canada. So let's say you weren't sure on spelling on some of these cities. So in a query design, so I'll right click and choose query design, or I could just click their design icon up there. And in here, what I would do is I wanted to just see stores that start with an E. So in city criteria, I'm going to type in E. So I want to know what cities start with an E, and I get nothing. So I'll go back to design view. So what I need to do, it doesn't have to be capitalized, but I have to put an asterisk after the E. So it's telling it to look for anything that starts with an E followed by anything else, any characters after that. And if I run, I'll get my to Edmonton. If I put an asterisk in front of the E and after the E, it wouldn't look for words necessarily that start with an E, but have an E somewhere in it. So you have to be careful where you place the wildcard. So I'm going to take it out of the front of it and keep it at the end, and then run. How about if I was looking for also, or the letter C, something starts with a C, I can't remember, and let it find any of the cities that start with the letter C. And there we go. We have 2 for the E's and 1 C. And then another way you could do it is you're looking for, so like, you're not sure if it's Edmonton with an O, a U, so you can type a question mark for just 1 letter, and then go ahead and run. And then they found exactly what you needed. Again, I didn't type the quotations, but it put it in there for me. So I'll just go over again. I don't have to type the word like. I'm just looking for any city that starts with E, and then whatever letters after, and letter C, and any letters after it, wildcard, and run, and you should have the 3. So this criteria, when you're looking for, you can be very vague with your wildcard and let the system find them for you, especially when you're working with lots of records. We only had 7, but if you're working with a lot of records of information, it could pull exactly what you're looking for. Another thing you could do, if you weren't sure what wildcards are used, if you click tell me what you want to do, and you type in here wildcard characters, this is your tell me box, and then enter. So you would type wildcard characters, and you would click examples of wildcard characters, and it would show up on your screen. For some reason, my internet connection is blocked, so that's something that you can do to help you guide you through what would the wild characters recommend or identify as. Thank you.